Koholo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahabashai, Bahashem Rakwakadash. I want to start off by giving double honors and praises to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, who teach the 100% truth. I want to say shalom to the brothers, the Akim, who took this same truth and spread it far and wide to the four corners of the earth. And I also want to say shalom to the few sincere sisters who are listening and learning in silence. So to everybody I just mentioned, I want to say shalom. And it's a similar video again. I'm on the same, I didn't even add too many new links, but there are a few things I could talk about that I want to talk about, and I have a few links. So we'll work our way up, I guess. We'll work our way from the bottom going up, which is the newest stuff, back to the older stuff. So, as you can see here, I mean, it's funny. It's a funny thing, but really it's not. Oh, hold on. I thought I put this on. Do not disturb. Okay. Either way, we'll continue. It reads, complications develop after a hair transplant procedure, and honestly, this thing is swelling. Eventually, it'll go down, but really, the point I was going to bring out, and actually, now that I think about it, I was going to say, apart from him looking like a dickhead, well, that's not the point. But I just saw that it's just ridiculous, But aside from being funny, when you see something like this, when you see people go through the lengths that they go through for aesthetics, for how they look. Suck it. Let me get some water. When you see people go to these extreme lengths for their aesthetics, meaning for how they look, right? And this is a pretty new thing for guys. Maybe 20 years, maybe less even. I mean, I'm 28. How would I know how long they've been doing it? But to me, it got popular. I'd say within the last 10 years, this hair transplant of a thing. I don't think we were just out here getting hair transplants, men in general, right? Or women with their BBLs and their breast enlargement, whatever it's called, boob jobs, right? When you go through these things, and every single one of them, you do have to make a cut, an incision within your flesh, which is that relates to the scripture that I want to bring out. But you have to think when the people start doing this and when it's normalized, to me it just screams it's like a society of people who is no other way to put it. It's a society of people who just hate themselves because not even anything weird. Let me just say, the guy doesn't look bad, right? I mean, it's not wrong, except for you're balding, but that's not the end of your life. So you take extreme measures, and then you end up looking like a dickhead, right? And obviously, eventually, it's swelling, so eventually it'll go down. But still, man, to put yourself through these surgeries or these procedures just for aesthetics, right? Just for vanity, just for how you look. I don't know, man. It's a society of people who just, to me at least, who hate how they look, who hate themselves, period, right? And before I just continue talking about whatever, right? Before I continue talking about the topic, let me just bring the scripture that I wanted to bring. It's in 19, Leviticus 19, verse 28. Oh, right beside 27, about the beards, right? And this guy, he does have a beard, so he's doing the right thing. But 28, verse 28 of Leviticus chapter 19, it reads, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord." And really, this make any cuttings in your flesh, nor print any marks upon you, it's talking about tattoos, but you shall not make any cuttings in your flesh, okay? And cuttings in your flesh means, piercing the skin. We'll leave it at that. Piercing the skin. Now hold on, let me think about it, actually. Because you do pierce your flesh. How do you put earrings? It's a form of jewelry. Really, this you shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I think the nor print any marks upon you, really, it's really going into tattoos. And then the ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe this is I don't know the word exactly, but it's when people mourn, or when you mourn, maybe they cut themselves to feel something. Don't quote me on that, but I would, piercings would be a little different, like piercings on your ears, even on your nose. I don't know where else you can get piercings, but I do see Israelites with, on their nose, on their ears, putting jewels, whatever, on their body. But this thing where you, you're naturally balding, meaning however you want to look at it, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai wanted you to bald at that age. And it just is what it is. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It just is what it is. For you women, you were born with that size of breast or that size of butt. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just the way it is. But people hate themselves so much to go under a procedure like this. And you know how they do it, if you don't know. They take, it's so weird, they take hair follicles from who knows where. They take hair follicles from somewhere else on your head, I guess. And then they make mini holes in your head and place the hair follicles in there. It's like such a fucking procedure for what, man? Just to have hair on your head? I don't know, man. And then they're trolling. Our creator returns, all praise to Yasub. They show this picture. I think I've seen this before. It's like Yaquab or something. They say this is it's just some bullshit that heathens believe. Another fake, false god. But either way, that's starting with this one. This one's pretty crazy. We don't have to watch a video because I actually don't know. Okay, let's read it. California content creator Michaela Rylardism faces prison after a man was murdered during a video shoot. The victim was wrapped in plastic and left to suffocate while she continued filming for 4 hours. Despite the horrific details, a legal settlement might limit her sentence to only 4 years. I don't know if that's her husband who died. Who knows? Oh, and look at that. Some Edomite. That's some chimp shit. Okay. Okay, Esau. Look at this bullshit. Let's watch this whole video.
I want to make sure everyone can hear. Okay, sir.
Hello, everybody. I want to thank you so much for being there today, and more importantly, for what you did. The statue is beautiful. You know, I saw it during the weekend. We had a big PGA tournament with a great champion, and all great champions, actually, but it was a great tournament, and I got to look at it very closely, and it's incredible. And I just want to thank you. I know it was done from love, and I want to thank Mark Burns, a pastor. He's a good pastor. He's a good man. I've known him a long time. He's been with me from the beginning, right from the beginning. Maybe about 2 days later, right? 2 days.
But right, Mr. President.
he was right at the beginning, and I appreciate it, Mark. You're great, and just really a good person. And I want to thank everybody there. I don't know, here there's a good crowd of people, but I want to thank you all, and I won't forget it. And we love you all, and the country's doing great, and Iran is not doing good because of us. They are not doing well at all, and good things are happening, and I just want to really give you my love, and I wish I could be there where we want to make sure everything's going perfect on the war front. So I think you can understand that, but we'll see you all around. I just want to, again, it's everybody is taking pictures of it. Everybody is. My people told me that it's unbelievable. All day long they're taking pictures. They stand up next to it and they have their picture taken. It really came out beautiful. I didn't know what to expect. I just want to thank you all. And we love you all, and God bless America.
God bless you, sir. God bless you. We love you. God bless you, Mr. President.
Man, hold on. I thought of it in my head, okay? I thought in my head, but I just want to say it too. Like, I just can't help but notice. I think he said God bless America around 144. Not the irony, but the damn, you know. And it, you know, it's just RT. Is it RT posting this? Whoever posted this. It's not done on purpose or anything, but hey, no such thing as a coincidence. Let's just check to see.
I just want to thank you all, and we love you all, and God bless America.
God bless America at 144. That is crazy, because it's quite the opposite. Taco, it's quite the opposite, okay? What's getting ready to happen? What is getting ready to happen in America, man? The prophets, you know, they speak there, you know, we speak on it. This video isn't even about that, right? But we speak on it. If you think America is blessed, you have another thing coming. That's the main thing I'll say. And you know, as you can see, Trump, I picked the wrong thing. As you can see, Trump has a statue made of gold of himself, right? And that's very interesting, because we as the Israelites, we know, you know, as you can read in the first verse, not to make any idols or graven images, right? But let's read it. This is Leviticus chapter 26, verse 1. Ye shall make you no idols nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God. And really, this is talking to the Israelites, okay? It's talking to the Israelites. But here it is in Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great whore. Trump took it upon himself to make, is it gold? A gold statue, okay? And I didn't even read the caption. Read it. It says, religious leaders bless massive Trump gold statue. More like curse it with evil, just wickedness. Right? Because there's nothing holy about this. There's nothing good about this. Just look at this thing, man.
The president.
He was right at the beginning, and I appreciate.
MAGA evangelical leaders gather in Mar-a-Lago to bless and dedicate a gold statue. Dedicate to Trump. Dedicate to Trump. Look at this. I don't know where this was in the Bible, but I'm sure this is something related to the Bible, right? A golden heifer. Somebody made an image. Oh, look. Wow. Let's read this, okay? Well, who knows if it relates. Let's just read it. Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. The one of Yahweh, because they're not going to deceive the elect, right? But you 2/3, man, you see something like this, and let's say, for example, Trump comes up to you and says, hey, we can work out a deal. Or, hey, you come work with me, you'll be taken care of for life. But you 2/3, you will fold every time, right? But the elect, we know to never trust the devil, right? Never trust your enemy. We know that the only people on this earth we could trust is those who believe in the same thing as us, which is believe in Yahweh Bahashib Yahweh Shai, right? And it's going to be crazy to a point where not saying to you brothers to walk around paranoid, but definitely it's getting to a point where, hey, the only person we'll have to trust, the only being that we'll have to trust, there's retarded fucking children beside me fucking making noise while I'm trying to make this vid, and I'm in a public, wide, empty fucking parking lot. They decided to park next to me. That shit pissed me off. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue. I hope you guys didn't hear that in the background, but now I lost my train of thought. But you know me, I did overreact because it's not that, like, damn, I wish I was videoing myself so I could show you how retarded this kid was. He's just doing some dance. He's like some fat Filipino kid. And you know what? And some of those Filipinos, man, they're kind of they know, man. They know the names. So I don't know if they're fully just fucking heathen. Some are Jake, as we know. There's Jake scattered everywhere to the four corners of the earth. You know, innumerable, like the sands, like the sands of the sea, or sands of the beach, perhaps. I don't know how it's phrased, but yeah. Either way, let me focus up. Religious leaders bless massive Trump gold statue. Then I read this one. This one, not too much, has it doesn't really relate. He's trying to say that Trump is the one and only Antichrist. No, there's not only one Antichrist. There are many Antichrists. It's more of like a spirit or a way of being that makes you the Antichrist, right? And the whole world, you know, except for the elect, are damn near Antichrist because they're going against Yahweh Shai, okay? And actually, I hear brothers say anti-Hamashiach, right? So look at that, man. Fuck, 2 hours ago. This happened today. Brand fucking new. So I know brothers are gonna make videos on this, so I'm curious to see what they'll say. Man, okay. I gotta watch that. Look at this bullshit. I saved that from last video, so let's watch it now. And then I don't even know, man. I don't really have scripture, but I have a few words. I'll say that. So. And of course, man, I'm going back to it. Of course, she had to get the angle where her ass is just, scrunched up in the fucking, what's it called? Spandex short. Man, you women, like, I'm laughing at this video, but really, what's about to happen? Man, I'm just, first of all, like, I always used to joke like this, like, thank God I'm a man, right? Like, thank God. I used to, always say that. But seriously, what's going to happen to you women, especially you 2/3 women you 2/3 women and you just women of the world, right? And let me just say, man, I'm not gonna say it. It just sounds, I was about to say something that sounds just too grotesque, but just women in general, right? Unless you are being protected by a man of the Lord, right? Unless you are being looked after by a man of the Lord, right? Which is the elect. Things can just get so bad. Things will just get so bad. And honestly, some things that are getting ready to happen, like death, might be better. A quick one to the head might be better than what some of you women are going to experience. And I'm not fear-mongering because, hey, will I be the one performing these acts? Absolutely the fuck not. It's a very serious warning, okay? Let's watch this again. And I'm just going to talk over it. If you seriously think this is going to do anything, look at her. And I know what archetype she's trying to go for, right? Maybe she's a single mom. Maybe she has a husband, okay? But who knows? I'm not going to do fucking deep research on this fucking woman. I don't know. But she's... One thing I can say, if she's taken, okay, but... And I have to say sorry to the man who I'm about to say this to, but if your girl is fucking stupid enough to post herself like this online, damn near naked, with your child, posing like she's a threat, like a fucking girl boss ninja. Look at this. This is what cracked me up. The kunais. No, these are not kunais. I think these are sais. SAI. I don't know. Don't quote me. Doing the fucking ninja poses. Like, maybe she's thinking like, okay, I'm prepared for whatever's to come. Sweetheart, as soon as those fucking bullets run out, a 15-year-old boy, if he wanted to, could take you barehanded with those knives in your hand, and now you're defenseless. There's no amount of training a woman could do, even a man. There's no amount of training a man could do realistically past like 4 guys. And you know that in these times, it's not gonna be no one-on-ones. This shit is not gonna be fair, okay? It's not gonna be no one-on-ones. It's not gonna be no play fair. It's not gonna be no, don't kick him while he's down. No. While you're down, 2 guys are gonna hold each of your hand. Another 2 guys are gonna hold each of your legs, and then the 5th guy, you already know what he's finna do. Depending on the mood. Are they hungry? Okay, if they're hungry, they're gonna chop your fucking leg off. If they haven't had some in a while, you know what the fuck these fucking heathens are gonna do. And I'm laughing and making light of it, but this shit is seriously going to be played out. Much worse too, because it reads in the scriptures that it's gonna be a time unimaginable. It's gonna be a time that has never happened before. All that weak ass fucking gang rape, gang bang, they do that shit in jail. Okay, this is nothing. So how much worse can this shit really get? Then you got a woman like this who's too proud to humble herself in front of a man. Nope, she want to go post online with her child. Why would you even put your child's face on the internet? Either way, really, those scriptures, but I'm really talking about prophecy as far as what's to come. Okay, you women, man, because at the same time, there's more women than men. Anyways, And then just imagine too. Just imagine. This is gonna be like retarded Edomite males who, you know, they're America first, so they'll just willingly go to fucking war. Then there's gonna be the people who don't want to go, but hey, you know, it's part of the laws, whatever. You have to go, so they'll go. So who's gonna be left? You know, I don't know. Like, it's gonna be like some savages. Like, I don't know, man. It's just gonna be not upright people left. That's what I'm gonna say, right? And those not upright people, who knows? Maybe they came from jail. Maybe they came, you know, maybe jail breaks are gonna be more common, and like, who knows, man? Who knows how fucked this could really get, right? And who knows the type of characters that could be coming after you. Right? Who knows, man? This shit could just get so bad, okay? So, here's something about Cinco de Mayo. Let's watch this quick.
Oh, you niggas bitches. Oh, damn, you got that? Oh, shit, cuz we out of here, nigga. We got, nigga, we got hella cuz. He just ran that nigga over. Alright, cuz. Get up out of here, bro. Cuz, pull that. Alright. Get out of here.
I don't even know if I can show this, man.
Look, he dropping his ass. He had that knife on that bitch. You niggas bitches. Hurry the fuck up.
Damn. Ooh, I don't know if I can send this.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Cuz you got the whole thing.
Whatever. Fuck, we'll just post it. My channel isn't that big anyway. I don't think they're really checking for me, but as you can read, okay, I'm going to read it for you. This Cinco de Mayo, a black car hit two people on the road. Then the driver got out with a knife and started a huge fight. A man caught it all on camera. Definitely not your average holiday afternoon. And I asked ChatGPT to give me scriptures on false holy days and just basic traditions of men. Okay, so I guess there's a few we can read. And let me end off on this, okay? Because my nose is fucking with me. But I did at least 3 different scripts, so there are 3 different scriptures, so I think I did good. 30 minutes. Ooh, it's gonna be a short video too, so let me just do this. Where can I find a hobby? In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines and commandments, man, for laying aside commandments. Okay. Let's do Mark chapter 7, verse 7. Chapter 7, and then verse 7 to, let's do till 9. Oh, wow, this is Yahweh Shai speaking too. So listen up. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of man, for laying aside the commandment of God, ye hold the tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition. This Cinco de Mayo shit, this one thing I don't like. Like, listen, in general, I love, we have love for our people, right? And the moment I learned I was an Israelite, and the moment I learned about the other tribes, and the moment this truth really kicked into me, Slovakia, the moment this truth really kicked into for me, I never once thought like, oh, the Israelites are only black. Only my cousin thinks like that, and I hate that. He thinks the fucking Israelites are in Africa somewhere and only dark skin. I hate that shit, okay? Because it's not true. It doesn't line up with prophecy. It doesn't line up with, not to go too deep into it, right? But the tribe, whichever tribe Puerto Rico is, don't quote me, I don't even remember, like off the top of my head like this, but it said that they would dwell by the water, all right, and that they would be a harbor for many ships or something along those lines. Then it talks about Haiti and fucking DR, right? DR being like a pot or like a cake unturned or something like that. Then it talks about Gad. You know, Gad being a troop that was overcome, but overcome at last. And we know that this shit is and we know, but there's no other nation on this earth that went through what those so-called Native Americans went through, which is, there you go, the tribe of Gad. And yo, just some people's brains are locked to where they can't unlock these secrets. So Tawara Yahweh Shemi Shai, I was able to unlock it. And hey, after saying all that, there's still things I fucking hate about our people. I hate, first and foremost, something the Mexicans do called the Day of the Dead. That's my number one most hated. I don't know what, Christmas got everybody in a fucking chokehold. Easter got everybody in a fucking chokehold. And I also don't like Thanksgiving, right? But at least Thanksgiving, at least Gad doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving because they know. But the Day of the Dead that these Mexicans, these Issacharites do, I fucking hate it. Right? Along with Halloween, which, our people just do. But I don't know, man. Something about Day of the Dead just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But here's another one, okay? Cinco de Mayo. Something that, something that doesn't show up anywhere in the fucking scriptures. Got people acting devilish. Got people acting up, man. Okay, you know what? I was just gonna say it, but I don't want brothers to take this as a self-depreciating thing, but and we're all niggas at the end of the day. Not in a good way, right? You 2/3 are all niggas, right? But all you gotta do is change the fucking the melanin level of these people, and it looks no different than the southern tribes fighting, right? Well, why, man? Why are we doing this? Because look at this, man. What does the scripture say, man? Let me read it again. This is what happens when you uphold the traditions of men. You just crash out, act stupid, okay? Doing all types of fuckery, right? I have not too many words. I hate holidays in general, but this Cinco de Mayo, I think it's a Mexican thing, and I fucking hate that you Mexicans, you Issacharites, I hate that you Issacharites do Day of the Dead. So I really just hate any fake ass holiday you got going on, Issachar. I'm speaking to you, Issachar, okay? You really just, I have a deep hate for you for these fucking holidays for some reason. Especially the Day of the Dead, which I know Mexicans, right, who is the Issacharites hold. So anything you, but you know what? It's all love at the end of the day. You Issacharites, we're brothers, right? Especially you brothers, in the faith, okay? And I know a few. I'm subscribed to a few. So okay, but it's already on thin ice, man. I fucking hate holidays in general, but the ones that Mexican got, I don't know, man. It's like extra damage to me. I just hate it even more. But you know what, man? Let's leave it at that. You see, even something like this, I had a scripture backed up for this, but man, until next time, okay? This is about abortion, and this girl's young, talking like a fucking retard, all right? But as you can expect, okay, because they're not wise. They're not wise at that age, and their parents sure didn't fucking teach them anything. And the fucked up thing is, even if their parents taught them something, guess what the school taught them, right? They got my retard coworkers talking about, when are you gonna have children? You fucking dumb. You want me to send my child to a school so they could fucking learn tranny shit? So they can learn LGBTQ mandatory fucking agenda? Guy's a retard. That's the one guy I don't fuck with at work. I fucking hate working with him. But a super side note, I definitely mentioned this in an earlier video. I put up curses on that fucking okay, I feel like I'm skipping topics, but let me just explain this. So I started off by saying that, the girl's a little stupid because even if her parents tried to teach her, the school system is going to teach them another way, right? So now, not only my boss, when I went on a work trip with him, not only this one Filipino guy that I don't fuck with. There's like three there that I fuck with. There's the one guy I don't fuck with. And I even put up curses on him. So now I'm talking about this curse I put up on him. I did that prayer in the Hebrew. Sometime passed, the guy shows up with a tooth missing. And I think I definitely talked about that in another video. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I think I might fucking save this one for another video. But yeah, man, let me leave it off with that, man. Just a quick fucking in the news, man. Quick video. Only 30 minutes. Not bad. So with that, I want to say, first of all, I want to say, Kohala Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. I want to say, Tawada Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai for even giving me that spirit to do this now, right? Make this video now before, it gets too late and I'm like, but I'm doing it now. And I think the rest of my night is going to go nice, Lord willing, right? And I also want to say, I want to give double honors and praises to the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this 100% truth. And I also want to say shalom to the Akim who take this 100% truth and preach it to the whole wide world, right? To the four corners of the earth. And I also want to say shalom to the very few sincere sisters who are listening and learning in silence. Okay, so to everybody I just mentioned, I want to say shalom.